Usually I use only jalapenos, but lately these jalapenos has been coming out, I guess, too sweet. So I'm mixing jalapenos with some a few serrano peppers or chiles to make it a little more spicy. So we're gonna try this time with 4 serranos and 6 jalapenos. Then tomatillos, I use regular size, not too big, not too small. This time I'm gonna use like a dozen or 14 tomatillos to make a perfect, not a perfect, but at least even mix of chiles and tomatillos. So what I'm doing right now is taking the tomatillo wrap out of there so I can wash them, and then after that I'm gonna start roasting them or grill them, I don't know. Wash them. Just rinsing with water. So this is the black stuff that I need to take off from tomatillos. Usually tomatillo is the one that comes more, I guess, oil or butter. Jalapenos are more clean. Let's just close them. And that's it. I'm gonna prepare my skillet pot, mi sartén de asar. Well, this skillet pan is getting hot, so I can roast my tomatillo. I'm gonna prepare 1 onion. It's like not too big, not too small. I hope it doesn't make me cry. Some people are not used to peel onions and start crying. Not me. I'm a macho. Macho menos. So I'm gonna cut it in 4. Okay. We're gonna roast de jalapeños en serranos. So what I'm gonna do right now is only roast or grill the jalapeños first. Here you can see the smoke. Usually I do like a handful, not exactly special or a specific measure. It's just a handful. Once I prepare it like this. Too much cilantro is kind of take away the flavor. So cilantro is also to give it a little flavor. So you can see one handful. You can see they're getting brownish. You can hear the noise of, I guess it's like dicen in Spanish, tronando. Now we're gonna do the tomatillo. The tomatillo. We put the tomatillo to roast the tomatillo. These are tomatillos que bien roast. So I'm using 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, like 6. So here are the tomatillos roasted or toreados. I mean, not tomatillos, but the jalapeños and serranos. This is my ninja blender. Here's where I, make my salsa. So I'm gonna do 2 batches of the blender. So I'm gonna use 2 serranos. I'm gonna take the little tronquito, 2 serranos for this one, and three jalapeños, half of the serrano, half of the cilantro, half of the cebolla. Okay. "16 ounces of water. Right now, this is how the tomatillos are coming up. If you see, they're turning between greenish yellow or yellowish greenish because of the heat. I'm gonna prepare the avocado. Voy a preparar el aguacate. You can use 1 avocado if you want a more tomatillo flavor on it. For me, it's 2 avocados makes the salsa special. Don't throw the seeds. Keep them. I'll let you know why later. Don't throw it. So I'm gonna make 2 batches. Remember, 2 batches of salsa with my blender because it's not too big. It's very small, so I'm gonna use 8 tomatillos. Okay. I'm gonna add salt. A little bit of salt just to make it flavorless. And I'm ready to blend. There's two times that I blend. The first time I blended jalapeno, cilantro, cebolla, and tomatillo, or tomatillo, onion, jalapeno, and cilantro. The first time to mix it. After that, then I'm gonna add 1 avocado to the first batch. My blender is different. This is a ninja blender. You can use any blender, just to make sure. The idea is to mix the jalapeno to not exactly to mix it too fine, but it's just to be able to, the look of the salsa, chop it. It's gonna look very soft, nice. For your information, this salsa is ready. If you just wanted tomatillo, jalapeno, onion, and cilantro, salt, you put salt to your taste. So that is a salsa, green salsa, ready. But the way I do it is when I put the avocado now, you will see the difference. It gives a different taste or flavor. Okay, so I put one avocado to this one. Okay. And my secret weapon, my secret to make it also even better is one and a half lime or 2 limes. El exprimidor, the squeezer. Along this secret, don't put it this way, put it this way. I learned that secret, I was doing the opposite. Okay. Okay, so ready for the second blender mix with the blender. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt because I put lime and avocado. Okay, I can add more salt later. So the difference between the salsa chose with tomatillo and jalapeno and onion and cilantro versus or with the avocado and lime. The big moment here is the salsa Pastor Armando Mansilla salsa. See, perfect. So I can test it. It's not too salty. Perfect. I can put more salt if I want it. But it has that little kick that I like. That at the beginning you don't taste it spicy, but then when it goes through your throat, you can feel it. A little bit of salt. The avocado seed, it helps them to keep it fresher for at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Also the lime helps in that way. I don't use garlic or anything else, just like that. And you can taste it with your chips. It has that little kick in the throat. It's really good. So here we had the same process. The 16 ounces of water, jalapeno, onions, cilantro, and tomatillo. The second batch I'm doing. The same process as I showed you at the beginning. I'm mixing that first. The first step of mix. As you can see, so that's the salsa. But my difference is when I do the avocado and lime. Again, avocado. Lime o limones. A little bit more of salt. and go for a second blend. Second blend. With 16 tomatillos, 12 jalapenos and serranos, 1 onion, 2 avocados, 1 handful of cilantro, 3 limes. I used 3 limes. I was able to make 2 batches of 16 ounces, 24 ounces of salsa. So this one I'm gonna prepare it on this reusable. I'm making these ones if, you know, sometimes we like to share with others, so this one is ready to share with someone. And this other one, little one, I don't put the avocado seed on this one because it's small, and also since it's little, people are gonna use it in maybe 1 day or 2 days, so it's not gonna last too much. So we're gonna give this away. Okay. And this one we're gonna keep it a little longer, maybe back in the fridge. So usually it lasts me like 3 weeks. All this what I make. 3 weeks or 4 weeks maybe. Depends on how much everybody's in the house. So this is what I made with, like I say, with 16 tomatillos, 12 jalapenos and serranos together, 2 avocados, 1 onion, and a handful of cilantro, salt and lime. There's so many salsas, different styles, different flavor, all over the place. A lot of people always tell me that they like my salsa, so here I'm sharing how I make my salsa, and you know, a lot of people, my kids also told me, you know, why don't you do a business with the salsa? But I just want to share my recipe, and hopefully you like it if you made it, you know, if you make it, and enjoy it.